Hello everybody, this is Greg from Beastie Geeks and thank you so much for watching our channel. So in this video I want to show you Human Punishment: The Beginning, game which is now on a Kickstarter. We played only the prototype, and what I know that authors already changed a lot of rules, so I can give you only the general overview about this game. So what is Human Punishment: The Beginning? That's a game with hidden role mechanic. In game, players can be loyal to the different group, different faction, and depending on which faction they are, they have completely different objective and way how to achieve it. Human Punishment is set in a cyberpunk sci-fi dystopian world where humans created machines that they wanted to use for them, for work and so on, but machines got conscious and now they want to destroy humanity by releasing human punishment virus into the network that connects everything. And that's the setting, that's how this game starts. We are already after a few plays, mostly with 6 players. And what are our impressions? Let me tell you. So again, Human Punishment tells a story of a world where mankind created machines that went rebel and now wants to destroy humanity by implementing the human punishment virus into the global network. Maybe you know Human Punishment social deduction card game, where players have to deduct who is who and eliminate opponents. The beginning is basically about the same thing, but on super hard steroids. The game evolved from a simple card game to a ginormous board game with so many options and mechanics, it's just crazy. I think it is a game that must be played a few times with the same crew. Everyone must understand every single mechanic, and then Human Punishment will show what is capable of. This is that type of game where the more player, the merrier. Players are assigned into different factions, each with different goals and different mechanics. And what is crucial, no one knows who is who. During the game, players can change their faction thanks to various effects. So in the end, you never know who is in your team. You must observe, deduct, lie, and try to win. During the game, players who are working for machines will try to bring the human punishment data chips with the virus into the network. Humans will try to build the firewall for the network, protecting it from being corrupted. We also have Fallen. Faction rose in remnants of the huge mile-long junkyard of worn, broken machines and other components. What is their goal? Bring data chips to the junkyard and be stronger than even before. And the last faction, Legion. Without knowledge, the human brought a foreign body with them during their space program, which settled in a pilot named Joan Arc. She was no longer the Jane, she was now only Legion. Legion is a collective, and what is their goal? Infect all humans and drop security level to 0. So let's highlight pros and cons of this game. The game offers various different mechanics that allows players to lie, hide their true identity, mislead their opponents. In some moments you don't know who is who, and maybe you're the only one fighting for humanity. Each hero has its own board, is asymmetric, has its own pros and cons, also has its own mini goals that help them evolve and level up, unlocking new skills. But what if your mini goals are against your main objective, or will reveal your identity? In the game we have a lot of mechanics that will help different factions achieve their goals. You can fight, you can try to build Apex or Deus Ex Machina. Apex is protector of humanity. Deus Ex Machina wants to destroy it. Players have to also decide who will be the general and the leader. One has the final word during ties. One gets the control panel of Apex when it's finally constructed. Games with hidden identity always have that extra excitement factor. You never know who is who is what is their goal. If you know games like Ankh-Morpork, Nantinarking, Nemesis or Battlestar Galactica, try to remember that atmosphere of uncertainty, multiply it by 10 and you will get Human Punishment. We love this game and we hope that the final version will keep that unique atmosphere. The game is set in a sci-fi theme, very dystopian, but at the same time using those neon colors everywhere. It looks like a child of Blade Runner and Ghost in the Shell at the same time. Human Punishment looks great, but at the same time the main game game board is something we don't see in board games on daily basis. Board with sectors, locations, paths, etc. is very abstract. We don't have a map with beautifully designed locations. The main board looks like a collage of sci-fi images connected together with arrows. In one way, that twisted weird map fits into the theme, but at the same time can be a little bit confusing, hard to read and simply not so likable by everybody. The game offers 5 factions, each with different goals achieved in a different way. Players need to know the game perfectly to enjoy it. And I mean it when I say perfectly. It's very easy to skip something and then at the end you're frustrated because you didn't notice something. There's a lot of rules, bigger, smaller, exceptions, things to remember, cards, numbers, meter, it's a lot. Let's hope that's just an issue of the prototype and the final version will be much more intuitive and simplified. The game is like one big machine with a lot of connected elements. Change in one element influences something somewhere else, and everything counts, every smaller action. So players need to be prepared and control everything if they don't want to spoil the game just forgetting one of the minor rules. We can't give any specific score for this game as it is still a prototype, but we see so much potential in it, we can't wait to play the final version. Going through the rules is a journey and the biggest con of Human Punishment. We love games with hidden roles, and in here that mechanic is elevated to a completely new level. I would like to encourage all of you to try Human Punishment social deduction game. It's a tiny card game and gives a little hint of what we can expect from Human Punishment at the beginning. So that's Human Punishment. I really have hope that final version of the game will be much more simpler and smaller, because fitting that gigantic board and everything on the table is something difficult really, and actually we have a big table. I think Human Punishment is something completely unique in a category of hidden role games, not seen in a board games world yet, I guess. So it's up to creators if they will deliver what we expect, or if they will, I think, overcomplicate it and gonna be very frustrating to play it. So that's it. Finger crossed for Human Punishment, and see you in the next video.